What's up YouTube? This is Anxiety Game here. As you can see, I have a lot of desktop icons. So what I want to talk about today is the Nolvus version 5 Ascension and how to change the ENB. Now, I'm going to show you how to change it to Rudy ENB because I believe it looks way better. But you can follow a similar way with other ENBs as long as they're compatible with NAT3, which is natural and atmospheric Tamriel 3, which is the weather system inside Nolvus. So the first thing you want to do is go to your browser and look up Rudy ENB for NAT3. And then you're going to want to go to the next page and you should get Rudy for NAT3. Now you want to go to the files and you want to download both of these files. Okay? Then you're going to want to make a folder and call it ENB backup. Okay? So on the right, I'm going to have ENB backup. And on the left, we're going to go to our Nexus or our model organizer. Okay? This is the one that comes with Nolvus. Go to Open Games folder. And I'll have it on the left. On the left is the games folder. On the right is the ENB backup. Now you're going to want to remove all you're going to want to remove these files only, the ones that I point to. ENB series, ENB local any, ENB series any, ENB local any, reshade shaders, ENB series, and ENB cake. You want to take them out of your games folder. Take them out of your games folder and cut them and paste them into your ENB backup. So you want to, let me specify this. You want to remove these files. You don't want to copy the files. You want to right click, file, cut, and paste them into a backup folder. You don't have to remove the D3D11 and the D3D compiler. Those are ENB binaries. You're going to need those. So you don't want to remove those. I only moved them because I updated mine. So once you do that, you're gonna have you're gonna go to the files that you downloaded, which is these two right here, ENB NAT add-ons and Rudy ENB for NAT3. So you don't want to click the add-ons, you want to click the Rudy ENB for NAT3. And inside will be your ENB series. Now you can, if you want to, install depth of field. You just go into your depth of field, you choose the one you want, and you copy this ENB depth of field FX any, and you paste it in the ENB series folder. So it has to be inside this ENB series folder if you want to have depth of field. But anyway, you're gonna take all three of these files, ENB series, ENB local, and ENB series any, and you're gonna paste them in your game folder. I'm not going to do that because I changed some settings, which I'm going to show you how to change right now. So first you want to go to ENB series and you want to look for ENB effect FX any. Now you want to scroll down until you get to enable fade transition. Yours is going to be false. You're going to want to set it to true. Okay. Set yours to true. File, save. Okay. Now we're going to go to the ENB series any in the games folder, and you're going to scroll down until you see sky. or you can just control F and type sky. Alright, we want the category called sky. Okay, so what you're going to do is enable animated stars. You're going to set that to false. Yours will be true. Set yours to false. Okay. Then you're going to want to find you can find SSAO. You want to find SSAO SSIL. Okay. Now you're gonna where it says ignore weather system, you're gonna change yours to true. Yours will be false. Set it to true. Okay. And then go to AO intensity, and yours is going to be 150, 125. Set it to 1.75, and do the same for AO intensity interior 1.75. Okay, and then you're gonna file, save. Now what I just did was I enabled ambient occlusion to be on all the time instead of only during certain weathers. It makes your game look a lot better. We increase the ambient occlusion amount, which makes your game look more like a, ultra modded uh, ENB that those guys use on YouTube. And we also disabled animated stars because that will cause the stars in the sky to blink really bad, and it's just really annoying. And then we also enabled the fade transition when you go in and out of doors. Instead of it just cutting from one image to the next, it actually does like a fade to black when you go in like a door or the wagon. Okay, so then you're going to want to go to Mod Organizer. And then you're going to want to select your ENB Rudy NAT add-ons file. Open that, and it's going to select the patches for you. You don't need Rudy ENB NAT Lux Apocrypha patch. You don't need that. You don't need Night Skies textures, and you do need normal game Night Eye Fix. So select Night Eye Fix for normal game, and select Ashman Glow Particles. And if you want to do the Black Reach Sun, you can do that too. That's what I did. And you just click install. Then the mod will be the add-ons mod will be at the bottom of your load order, not of your loader, of your mods panel. It'll be at the bottom. You want to drag that all the way up to the weather system. Weather, where is it? Where is it? Weathers. You want to drag it up to the weathers category, which here it is right here. You're gonna want to place it after natural atmospheric Tamriel 3 seasonal weathers. You wanted it to be loaded right after that. So you're gonna drag this from the bottom all the way up and place it under seasonal weathers natural atmospheric Tamriel 3. Okay? Then you're gonna have the ENB binaries, or not. What am I talking about? Then you're gonna have the ESP files at the bottom of your load order. There's gonna be two of them. You want to drag NAT patch, Rudy ENB, and Night Eye ENB fix from the bottom of this load order and drag them up right below the last Lux mod in your load order. So the last mod that begins with Lux, which is near the bottom, you're going to want to place it right after that. Then you are free to run the game and play as you wish. You can go ahead and modify the ENB if you want to. You just hold down Shift Enter and it'll bring up the GUI for the ENB. And I just recommend that you don't mess with it because it's very complicated unless you know what you're doing. You don't want to mess up the ENB. So if you know what you're doing, go ahead and mod it. But yeah, so you're free to play now. You'll notice that the ENB is working. So if you liked the video, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time.